Hi, this is Todd Hughes with the Charles McMurray Company. I'm back in the color studio today to address a request that we get frequently from the field from our customers over the last year. And what's that request? Well, we have customers that are looking for cabinets and furniture in plain slice white oak, and yet they want it to look like plain slice white oak. And what are you saying? Well, that's easy to achieve. We just put a clear coat over it. Yes and no. What happens is when you put a clear coat over plain slice white oak, whether it be a pre-cat lacquer, a conversion varnish, or even a water-based clear coat, even if it's water white, this is typically what you get. You get a product that goes from the raw look of wood to a bit of a yellow or amberness with a clear coat. And that's not what the customers are looking for. So what we've done is we've come up with a very simple way to achieve this look in a simple application with two different products that we have. One is an application of our WB3, then with a simple clear coat of our Arroyo 1K, and today we're going to do that in a super flat finish. And what we achieve is this. If you look at it, they look virtually the same. This is the raw wood. This is a piece that's been finished with that application of the WB3 and the Arroyo super flat. As you can see, they look virtually identical. So I'm going to take you through a few simple steps how to achieve that look, to get this to look like this in just a simple application of our WB3 with our Arroyo clear top coat in a super flat sheen. So join me. Now I've got my door prepped and sanded. I'm going to apply a application of our WB3 spray-only water-based stain. If you're curious to get further information, you can see other videos that I've done showing the application of the WB3. I've got our white oak stain here ready to go. The key with applying the WB3 is, especially with harder woods like a white oak, is to apply the product sparingly, maybe a little bit lighter than some softer woods like beech or alder. But the key is to apply it in such a way that it's like a light seal coat and that the product doesn't run. So let me show you what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead and apply this WB3 in our white oak stain on this raw wood. So if you apply the product and you end up getting some runs, good time to take care of that is right away before the product dries. Just any edges, you can lightly wipe it. The idea is to not put it on so heavy that it runs. Just apply it lightly and go ahead and rack it, and it'll be ready to go in about an hour. So the stain has been dry for about an hour. I'm running my fingers over it and I feel virtually no grain raise. And again, the key with applying in doing this application of the WB3 is you really want to get a light coat, a little bit lighter than normal applications, because it's a harder wood and you don't want it to puddle the colorants on the surface of the wood. You want it to just lightly penetrate and change the look ever so slightly of the oak door. I'm going to go ahead now and apply a seal coat with our Arroyo sealer. Let that dry, and then we'll go ahead and put our final coat of the Arroyo super flat. Now the Arroyo sealer, even though it's a water-based product, it dries super fast, and the sand on it is excellent. I mean, look how quick and how easy that powders up. Really a nice product. Like I say again, you don't have to use the sealer. If you're applying the water-based top coat, you can self-seal with it. But this is really a nice product if you're doing a lot of staining and want to save a little money and get a nice fill and quick drying sealer. This is a product you may want to look at. So I've sanded my seal coat. It's ready now to apply our Arroyo 1K Super Flat. Arroyo is available in a super flat sheen, which looks almost like raw wood. We have a dull, which is 15 sheen, a satin, which is a 35, and then we have a gloss, both in pigmented and clear. The Arroyo has exceptional performance for a 1K top coat, and I'm going to go ahead and apply some now, and we'll see how that turns out. So I've applied about 4 wet mils of the Arroyo, and you can see it looks somewhat milky. That's inherent of most water-based finishes. The nice thing about it is as it dries, it will completely dry to a very clear and transparent coating. So we'll set this aside and we'll sand it and apply a final coat. So I've sanded the door with 320 and applied a second coat. That's to be sufficient with seal coat and 2 top coats to get your final finish. I want you to take a look at how well the Arroyo lays down. This is the super flat sheen. Really smooth, nice soft finish, and again the look of real wood. So let me show you a comparison now. If you remember the before picture of the Arroyo and now the after picture. Again, this is raw wood and then a full system of stain and top coat in the Arroyo. Looks virtually identical. So if you'd like to learn more about the WB3 or our water-based Arroyo top coat system, please give me a call. Again, it's Todd Hughes with the Charles McMurray Company, and thanks for joining us today.